Welcome to today's NGX midday update. If you are just joining the channel, I'm trying to figure out for the last couple of days, I'm not sure what has changed between my mic and my tab, but there's a bit of an echo. So hopefully, there's no echo. Do let me know if you hear an echo. Shout out to the follower who alerted me to the echo. So I've changed a few things. Hopefully that echo is out. What's happening in the market so far? This is 11:56. This video should run for about 5-6 minutes and then we're done. Multiverse up 10%, Honeywell Flower up 10%, Infinity Trust up 10%, CNIF up 10%, and Airtel Africa up 10%. On the losing side of things, Fitsin down 10%, Sky Aviation down 10%, Austin Lars down 10%, Total Energies down 10%, and NASCON down 10%. So the only deja vu stock is Total Energies, and by deja vu stocks, I mean a select group of stocks that dipped during intraday but closed flat due to the lack of 100,000 shares traded in a single transaction, and that's needed to move a stock price up or down. To the value side of things, in fact, the volume side of things, what's happening in UACN? A billion naira worth of shares traded so far. That is a large transaction for UACN. Fidelity Bank next with 882 million naira worth of shares traded. Zenith Bank third place with 730 million naira worth of shares traded. On the volume side of things, ASO Savings is still trading huge volumes. I will check out the bid and volume offers shortly. But what we see so far with ASO Savings is 61.4 million shares traded so far. Fidelity Bank 46.4 million shares traded so far. And then UAC of Nigeria 15.6 million shares traded so far. Let's go check out the index. Let's see if we are in the green. We are in the red again. What is happening? Index down in the red. This is quite red. NGX 30 down 0.1%. So where is the weakness from? Trying to figure out the growth sector of things is up, interestingly. So where is the weakness from? Let's go check the premium side of things. Let's see what we have. Everything is in the red. Assets down in the red, 23.05 last price. Dangote Cement down 594 last price. First Coat down 31.35 last price. MTN down 500.2 naira a share. Seplat trading at 5,800. UBA at 40.1 naira. WAPCO at 137.9, Zenith Bank at 62.65. I saw an Okomu trade. Let me see if I can double back to it. Eternity. Okay, nothing much to see there. So it's all the big cap stocks. A lot of them are in the red. Let's see some of them. Aradel in the red, last price 705. ASO Savings. Let's see if there's any change in the. Okay, we're finally starting to see some supply for ASO Savings. 29.6 million shares bid, 16.2 million shares being offered. Offer price 1.02. So very likely we'll see this stock come down. I had said it in the pre-market video for today that you may see some profit taking happen in this market. I think I said that on the Spotify Pidgin English version. So if you're not following on Spotify, you're missing out on a lot of things. Literally, almost all the big stocks I'm seeing, the major stocks by size, are in the red. Custodian weighted average price 39.65. Let's see if we can finally get this stock below 40. 39.1 bid, 40 naira offer price. Seeing some that's fairly large volumes for Seplat. Who's buying, who's selling? Seplat barely trades this number of shares on a daily, so that's one to keep an eye on. And if it closes in the red, it's going to pull the market down. Alex in the red, Fidelity in the red, 18.9, Fitsin in the red, lots of stocks in the red. GTCO down 88.8. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. A few stocks in the green, Keja, Honeywell, Flower, recovering, IMG, Infinity, J Beggar in the red, Lasako in the red. Lots of red today. NASCON in the red. NASCON below 100 naira. That's something to watch. That is something to watch. I'll go check out NACO in a bit as well. NASCO 99 naira. No bids. I just get it. I don't get why that is happening. Stock has had a decent year in terms of numbers, NEM in the red, 30 naira, just flip green, 30.75. Nestle in the red. Okomu in the red, 1080. Do we see a movement in the stock price today? 1050 bids, 1080 offered, spread 30 naira, other tiny spread. Let's see Presco. What is Presco doing? 1465.3 bid, 1469.9 offered. So it's mostly in the red. Let's check Red Star Express. I have my eyes on that stock. Can we get this stock at 10 naira? I mean, I keep seeing 10 naira and below bids. Offer price 10.2. I guess we'll have to keep waiting. They've had a stellar year so far, half year, I believe. They run a rather odd financial calendar. USC, will we see USC at sub 60? At 61.75 bid, 63 offered. Why is that the case? So that's pretty much about it, ladies and gentlemen. At 12 on the dot, clearance of these videos, checks and balances by YouTube takes me about 15-20 minutes. So I wish I could stay longer, and I'm looking forward to when I can do live videos rather than having to pre-record videos. Maybe I will experiment with that one of these days, or maybe I should do that for the very last trading session of the year. Stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. I see you at market close.